All right, let's talk about something huge. We're going to dig into how you, yes, you, the Java developer, are not just kind of relevant, but you're actually in the perfect spot to build the entire future of AI. The skills you've been honing for years, yeah, they're about to become even more valuable than you think. So let's just get right to it. This is the question on everybody's mind, and it comes straight from Daniel O at Red Hat. And it's a fair question, right? I mean, you hear AI, and your brain probably jumps to a bunch of other languages. But stick with me, because the answer here is, well, it's not what you'd expect. So how do we know this for sure? Well, we're not just guessing. We're going to look at a recent report from Microsoft that actually surveyed 647 Java professionals, people just like you, to get a real pulse on what's actually happening out there with Java and AI. And the results? Honestly, they were kind of mind-blowing. They asked a simple question. If you were building a new AI-powered app today, would you use Java? And a whopping, get this, 97% said yes. That's not just a yeah, maybe. That is a massive, confident roar from the community. But, and this is a big but, here's where things get a little tricky. Even with all that confidence, the survey found this huge myth that's holding a ton of developers back. 90%. Let that sink in for a second. 9 out of 10 of those super confident Java developers believe you've got to be some kind of AI genius or a Python wizard to even get in the game. It creates this feeling that they're on the outside looking in. Okay, so let's be super clear about this. That idea, it is a myth. It is just flat out wrong. That way of thinking is a relic, you know? It's like a dial-up modem in a fiber optic world. It's from an older era of AI development, and it's time to let it go. So why is it a myth? What changed? Well, pretty much everything. There's been this massive shift in architecture in the very way we build with AI. And for enterprise developers like you, it is a total game changer. Think about it like this. The old way was a real headache, right? You had to cram the AI model inside your app. That meant wrestling with GPUs, dealing with insane scaling problems, just a nightmare. But the new way? It's so much smarter. We're talking about model as a service. You don't host it, you just call it, like any other API. A simple, beautiful HTTP call that doesn't care if you're writing in Java, Python, or anything else. And that right there, that is the new reality. Listen, your job is not to become a data scientist. You don't have to build these massive models from scratch. Your job is to do what you've always done best, build awesome, rock-solid Java applications that talk to these models. All those skills you have, connecting to APIs, orchestrating business logic, that's the gold right now. That is exactly what the AI world needs. Okay, so if that's the new reality, what do you use to build it? Let's talk about the fun part, the tools. The Java ecosystem, you guys, it has moved so fast on this. There are incredible frameworks out there right now that make this whole thing feel totally seamless. And if you look at the survey, it's pretty clear where the community is headed. 2 names keep popping up, Spring AI and LangChain 4j. These are the big players. They give you these fantastic, high-level tools that take care of all the messy, complicated stuff. So you get to focus on what matters, building cool features, not writing a bunch of boring boilerplate code. And with libraries like these, you can start using really powerful patterns, like something called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. This is how you make a generic AI model smart about your company. You basically plug it into your own private data, your product catalog, your internal wiki, your support docs. That way, when it gives an answer, it's not just guessing, it's using your trusted, up-to-the-minute info. It's a game changer. But you can go even further than that. You can build what are called AI agents. Now, we're not just talking about a chatbot that answers questions. We're talking about an AI that does things. Imagine a user says, hey, I need to reschedule my delivery for next week. The agent doesn't just say, okay. It goes into your systems, checks inventory, finds an open delivery slot, and actually books it. It takes action. That's the power we're talking about. Okay, so we've talked theory, we've talked tools. What does this look like in the real world? And how is AI changing not just the apps we build, but the way we actually, write the code? Okay, picture this. A manager needs to change a production schedule. Normally, that means logging into 10 different systems, pulling reports. It's a mess. But with an AI-powered Java app, it's totally different. The app acts like a co-pilot. It pulls all that data together in a split second, points out the potential problems, and even suggests the best way forward. The manager is still in charge, but they're making a way smarter decision, way faster. See? You build the plumbing, The AI brings the insight. And while all this is happening, AI is literally changing our day-to-day work. I'm talking about tools like GitHub Copilot, right there in your IDE. The stats are just wild. Developers are coding up to 55% faster. But it's not just about cranking out code. They're also 75% happier. Why? Because you get to spend your brain power on the cool, tricky problems and let the AI handle the repetitive stuff. So let's bring it all home. The big takeaway here is simple. The architectural shift has happened in our favor. The modern Java tools are ready and waiting for you, and the core skills you already have, they're exactly what's needed. There's nothing stopping you from starting this, like right now. You know, Josh Long from the Spring team said it perfectly. The AI universe needs more than just cool algorithms. It needs real, production-ready, enterprise-grade applications that are secure and can scale. And let's be honest, who does that better than us? The Java community. So what's your next move? It's actually pretty straightforward. Go check out Spring AI or LangChain 4J. Grab an API key for one of the big language models and just try connecting to it. I promise, you'll be shocked at how easy it is. And then, as you figure things out, share it. Talk about it, write a blog post, help someone else out. That's how we all level up together. So we'll leave you with this final thought. The door to AI development has been kicked wide open. The world is desperate for the kinds of intelligent apps we've been talking about. You've got the skills, you've got the tools, you are ready to lead the charge. So the only real question is, what amazing future are you going to build?